Okay, so now we're making the topping for the crab meat mac and cheese. It's quite simple. In the pan I put in 1 tablespoon of butter and 1 tablespoon of olive oil. I'm going to melt that, and then I'm going to put in 1 cup of panko breadcrumbs, and we're going to stir it until it's slightly brown. So this will take a few minutes. Okay, so we have browned the panko, and now what we're going to do is we're going to add a 1/4 cup of shredded Parmesan cheese. We're going to stir it all up, and then we're going to set it aside for the finished topping on our mac and cheese. So I've stirred it all in. I think that's pretty well lit, and now I'm going to set it aside for later use on the topping of our crab mac and cheese. Okay, we're back. Now we're doing the mac and cheese itself. So we have a 1/4 cup of butter, and we're adding the flour to that and stirring it up until it is smooth and bubbling, which is pretty darn close already. I believe it's a 1/4 cup of flour. And then we're going to put in a 1/2 cup of heavy cream. And we're going to stir that in. And then we're going to stir in 2 cups of milk. 1, 2, and we want to stir it constantly so that it doesn't burn. And the sun's over the yard arm, so now I get to have some scotch. Okay, we're in the final stages. Correction. Earlier I said it was a 1/4 cup of flour. It was actually 3 tablespoons of flour, 2 cups of milk, 1/2 cup of heavy cream. We have now turned off the heat on the element, and now we're going to be adding the cheeses. 3 cups of yellow cheese, 1 cup of sharp cheddar cheese, and 1/2 cup of shredded Parmesan cheese. So we're going to slowly add this in. I don't want to splash. Whoa. Things happen kind of weird around this place. But we did it. No splashes. Nobody died. I'm going to get the cheese mixed in with the milk, and once it's fully incorporated, then we'll add in the pasta, the salt and mustard powder, and the pasta itself. Alright, now I'm going to add in the salt, 1/2 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of mustard powder. And we're going to mix that all in. Now it's starting to really thicken. Now we're going to add 1 pound of cooked macaroni. And I think this may be a 2-step process to get it all in. We're going to put in the balance of the macaroni. Yay, nothing on the floor. My wife loves that fact. My son says I can't get away with the 2-second rule when I'm on the cooking show, so if it hits the floor, it stays on the floor. Oh, like that. I'm going to now add 1.25 cups of crab meat. cut up into small pieces so that it doesn't overpower the mac and cheese. I'm folding it in. Okay, we're in the final throes of completion of the crab meat mac and cheese. I'm drinking Glenfiddich 12-year-old Scotch as usual. I'm going to now sprinkle. The pan we had wasn't quite large enough to take all the mac and cheese, so we're now doing 2 casserole dishes, and I'm sprinkling some extra crab on the top. And I'm going to use the balance on this one. There we go. And now we're going to take the panko that we prepared earlier. This is panko breadcrumbs with Parmesan cheese that was browned in butter. And we're going to sprinkle this on the top. Don't worry, I washed my hands before doing this. Nobody's gonna die. And so far, I've kept it pretty well all in the bowl, which pleases everyone. And then to finish this off, we're going to put this in a preheated oven at 375 for 25 to 30 minutes. We are gonna pull out our crab meat. Whoa, 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 mac and cheese. Wow, that was exciting. And I think it looks absolutely delicious. Don't forget to give the likey fingers.